My name's Sarina. Hi. I am 26. I started playing piano when I was 9, like learning sonatas and like ragtime tunes and like stupid shit like this. And then I moved into composing on piano and voice mainly. And a lot of the older stuff that I wrote was very, Gabriel would call it Disney. For me, it's like, it was the space to express my melancholic side. Like I was a teenager, I fell in love for the first time, I'm going through a breakup, like teenage feelings and this kind of stuff. Like it was the space for expression that way. And then as I got older, I kept writing on the piano, which is beautiful. I still play, I love it. But I felt like there is a large side of myself that doesn't get to be expressed that way. So emerged this project.
And any thirst I'll slake it. If I find it, I'll take it. I don't know what the break.
So now I'm in the north of Thailand, which is amazing. I'm meeting people from all over the world. So everyone in the band is from all corners of the globe. And yeah, we put this project together, doing a lot more. It's not straight hip-hop, but soul-infused hip-hop, let's call it that. And I've been trying to, as much as possible, find avenues and ways for this other part of myself to express and have fun and be able to not have to be sad piano girl on stage and have a different side of me that's able to be seen and express and be able to play with other people and have fun there. And it's been awesome, so yeah.
So listen to what the mantra said. Kicking it off, let's start with it. To many, I'm known as the architect. All I do is bite, no bark and shit. And countless times I have been marked for dead. Come for me and get parted from your head.
And everyone was here at the time. I spent a lot of time thinking about what the arrangement of the band would be, because these songs were pre-written, but I didn't 100% know how is this gonna go live. Like so all of the songs that we're doing were written previously, and there was like a different version of them, a different produced version that I had, but I didn't know how is this going to translate into a live setting. Yeah, and so one thing led to another, and I decided on bass drums, guitar, and the vocal pedal that I have, which kind of substitutes for like a rhythm guitar or a piano, because I specifically wanted to not play piano for this project, which was like a really important part of learning how to express without hiding behind this other instrument that I had been kind of relying on for a really long time. So yeah, I don't know, I just saw them on the street or messaged them and was like, join my band. They're like, okay, let's do it. So here we are. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. Our first rehearsal, there was a massive electricity blackout that happened in town for like 2 or 3 days or something. Like some of the huge towers, there we go, like three of them like fell down, and so we had to wait for days to get like a new power cable up from like the next town. And we had our first rehearsal and our first gig scheduled for that weekend. And so we rocked up at the studio hoping that like the electricity would just magically be fixed, and we're all sitting there kind of like disappointed. We had like a water bottle and like a phone light underneath it, so it was like all glowing like this because it was dark, and like Gabriel's playing a cajon, everyone's playing acoustically. It was hilarious. That was our first rehearsal, and from there just like spending more time getting familiar with the tracks, everyone kind of contributing something here, like, oh, let's try this little idea here or this little detail here, this kind of thing, which has been super beautiful to have people to collaborate with to make something which is new for me. Yeah, and it's been super beautiful. So yeah.
I ain't gonna entertain it. Would I, you brain it? This shit is heinous, it's twisted. I want no part.
Do you have any favorite song?
Yeah. One of the songs we recorded today, Excalibur. Fuck, man, this song is fucking crazy.
And I'll spell it out for you, that I'll kill the elephant in the room, sweep his corpse under the rug.
The whole piece is like, are you laughing at me? Okay. The whole piece is 3 verses, and each verse has a different, ironically it's a worship song. like a worship song to music. How personal do I want to go? That's interesting. I come from a really religious family with a whole bunch of stuff there and a lot of struggle and a lot of pain as a result of that. And this piece is like a reframing using a lot of language that is kind of religious related. This music is my cathedral and my feet will take me far. I walk the trail of Modus. Painting like stained glass like a cathedral. I guess that's one of my favorite songs because it has a very healing element for me. Each of the verses has like a different aspect of myself that's being expressed. The first verse is there's a threat aspect to it, like don't come at me, don't walk all over me, or I might fuck you up, you know. The second verse is very, I back myself, I believe in myself, I believe in what I'm doing. This is it feels very relevant for now because there's a line in the second verse, I'll be starting shit when I embark on it. Got voices in my head, some inner spoken shit gave me an idea and I'm floating it. They're telling me I'm the chosen bitch. Like, I'm literally talking about having delusions of grandeur and being kind of confused and skeptical of myself in the fact that I believe that I can do something really fucking cool. I'm not there yet, no way. Like, I can see that I have a significant amount of growth to do in this regard, but it's really cool to be performing stuff that has a lot of space for me to grow into in terms of the words that I'm saying. It reinforces my own standpoint to actually back myself and to actually believe in what I'm doing and then to continue doing it so that I can keep getting better and make dope shit, basically.
Tim's from grown men. I'll make the bourgeoisie contemplate their mortality for callously blowing up their palacy. I'm looking to do it most dastardly, and I'll take any chance I get to pen a stanza that's reminiscent of the Renaissance.
The third verse, obviously, dope. The third verse, I guess you could call it a coming out verse in a way. I'm bisexual, and it's a really interesting thing to be a bisexual woman in a long-term relationship with a man, and this is a perspective that I don't feel gets expressed a lot of the time. Like, when I look at like fucking Katy Perry came out with some stupid fucking video that fucking killed me because all we're seeing on stage is like, oh, we're two hot women, blah blah blah, we're gonna do these sexy positions and everyone's gonna fucking love it and blah blah blah. And I'm like, that's like, okay, you hit the marks, well done, good for you, like, yes. But I don't feel that there is a space or a voice right now for explicit sexual content with women being attracted to each other that is in a space of like, yeah, this thing is cool.
That is it, and not like for other people.
Yeah, it can just be its own thing. Like, I don't have to go and like overly, you know, jazz this up, you know, like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, and so the whole progression of that song, starting with coming from a place of don't fuck with me into I back myself into this is an aspect of who I am that you probably don't know about, in the whole context of like, this is my song is my cathedral. Anyway, that's a very deep analysis of that song.
This music is my cathedral, and my feet will take me far. I walk the trail of Modus, painting like stained glass on every refrain that I know up on the stage, and every word I spit, it's my choice to read.
So then you needed to decide to also go forward with the recording, all the songs, the videos and everything. How was that for you? Like, it was like, yes, I will record, or you had some doubts? Is this the time? Do they deserve this? Or like what?
100%. 100% doubtful. 100%. Yeah, I didn't want to. I was super resistant, actually. And then we had a business meeting. In terms of, you know, like, we've been playing together with the band for 3 months only or something, but it's been really beautiful to see how we've all become a lot more cohesive. And like I had no idea how this was going to go when I started. I didn't know, is this going to work with my 3-part harmony vocal pedal? It might sound shit. I don't know. Let's find out. But then as we kept going, it's like, ooh, we have a really nice vibe here. We're making some cool things. And then Gabriel suggested like, nah, let's record. Let's do it. It's like, okay, let's go. Ugh. Yeah. And then once you make the decision, like.
And how do you feel now that you saw some of the results and you felt like you experienced as well the being recorded?
Sure. So Jardel and Eileen are the best and you should hire them, basically. If that's where I was going. Yeah, really, really cool. The process of filming is interesting because the audience is moving. I don't know, it's also live, so I guess I've been trying to balance as if it's a live performance with the band, you know, how am I going to interact with them, we're all like on the same page, okay, we're good, this kind of thing. And then also have some moments like trying to have a back and forth with the camera a little bit in certain points, because it was interesting. I watched back some of the recordings and I was like, wow, I really want me to move more. Like, and to know that at the time I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about moving. Like maybe it's going to look funny, or maybe they're not going to catch the shot, or you know, which is, you know, completely irrelevant for me to think about. But to then watch it back and go, oh no, like when I'm seeing it, this is how I want it to go. This is how I am wishing I had like done things in the moment, but maybe I wasn't so sure because it was one of the first times that I've done this. Yeah, but it's been cool, like how that's fed into my own performative process then as well. And that's been one of the biggest learning curves for me in setting up this project, is how do I perform without being stuck behind a piano? How do I perform when I have my hands free? How do I, there's so many more things I can do. Like, okay, how do I make this fit the vibe of the song, or fit, I have a feeling maybe in the video this thing might be happening, so let's play with that, okay. And just trying to do everything from a place of fucking with it and having like play-based mindset, like, I don't know. Yes.
And what would you say to Sarina before, the one that didn't want to or didn't think of that? So what is the advice?
Get a longer XLR cable so you can move more. Which I own actually, which is funny. Use the XLR cable. Don't be afraid to lean into different moments more. Make dope shit. Everything is about making dope shit.
And when having sex, this gal can purr, but when I pull my fingers out like Excalibur, oh, I smell flowers and yell into the wind to bring on the next challenger.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. There we go. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted me to do. We have so much material coming out so soon. We're going to release so many things. We've got 3 albums coming out this year, and you should totally subscribe to all of our non-existent channels. And yeah, take care of yourselves. I love you so much. I can't wait to meet you all in person. It just means so much to me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, I don't know if I can be here anymore. Right? Yeah.